Sophie and I never used to go on trips alone. I used to think that the fact that we never took time apart was a good thing. It just showed how connected we were. But what it also showed is how afraid we were to give each other the space to have a life separately. And that fear, whether we realized it or not, was deeply understood by the other person.
Happy Monday, everyone. It's Sophie.
And Adi.
We're always looking for new ways to support you, and we know firsthand how life can get in the way.
So we've created 5-minute episodes with motivation from us and our great friends to keep you feeling ignited and inspired no matter what life throws at you.
Welcome to the Ignited Motivation Podcast. Mini episodes every Monday.
Listen while you brush your teeth.
Or on your morning walk.
And you'll never miss out on the latest tips and tricks that are keeping us feeling motivated.
Like Sophie's going to Vegas next, I think in like a couple of days for a work thing. It's my birthday. On my birthday, she's going to Vegas. But it was funny. This is where we are in our relationship now. I was gone when this thing came up. It was with a really close friend. She really, the friend really wants her to go. By the way, neither Sophie nor I can really love Vegas. It's like the dirtiest place on earth at this point. It's just ridiculous. But there's a little thing to Vegas, right? I think I was at a conference or something, and this thing comes up. And without even talking to me first, she said, "Hey, I got to ask Adi before I can say yes to this thing." That already is her taking my needs into consideration without even telling me she's doing it, just asking. She texts me about it. We're going away the next weekend. So not for my birthday, but just going away. So she calls me and on a call says, "Hey, this thing came up, her friend Natalie, blah, 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 Vegas. It's a work trip. Would I be okay if they go?" And ask some question. I didn't answer right away. I asked some question. I said, "How long? What's going on?" Da, da, da. And I said, it's like literally on my birthday. We talked about it for a little bit. And I thought about the next weekend. And she gave me the space to think, right? Like if I would have said no, that's I'm not comfortable with you going to Vegas on my birthday, she would have said to her friend, "I can't do it," right? And the friend maybe would have understood, maybe not. We talked and I said, "Yeah, go have fun. I'll do something else for my birthday and then we'll celebrate it again the next week." Our old version, again, like a decade ago, fear of what can happen in Vegas. And the other piece is fear on my wife doesn't care enough about me to turn away a free gift with these friends to go to Vegas on like an all comp trip or whatever. She doesn't care enough about my birthday to just say outright no to that. Like those were the two things that would have probably come up. It's all about trust. Now, if you guys ever listen to our podcast, there's a good reason for us historically to have some issues with each other around that. And it is what it is. But even more so then, if I can't give her trust, we shouldn't be in this relationship. So the first one, if I want to stay in this relationship, I just have to give it. If she proves that she can't be trusted in this way, then we have to have a different conversation. But I have to give the first one if I'm going to stay in this relationship. But the second one is the one that would always hurt me the most. Because even if nothing happened in Vegas, I would still be butthurt that she went on my birthday. So even if she only went to dinners, watched movies, and went to see Beyonce play, the second one would still kill me. But what the second one says is that what matters to me, by the way, I'm 46 years old now, so I don't even care that much about my goddamn birthday. But 10, 15 years ago, this probably would have happened to me. And so I would put other people's needs well below mine. And this time I was able to actually sit there and consider like how important is it that Sophie's here on my actual day. I looked at him like, it's actually doesn't feel that important. Wait, and then the next week we're literally going away for 6 days together. So like I'm gonna have her for almost an entire week, 4 days after this Vegas trip. And it literally, the thing that felt to me is like, I can easily give this to her. I can easily let her go with her friends right now. And the cost to me would be almost nothing. So why wouldn't I? Like, what reason would there be for me to hold back, right? And that's the kind of relationship I want you guys to think about if you can have with your partner is like, wait, this matters to them. And if it matters to them that much, there's nothing on my list of what matters to me that should be able to write that off for them. That means they may go on trips without me. Sophie and I never used to go on trips alone. I used to think that the fact that we never took time apart was a good thing. It just showed how connected we were. But what it also showed is how afraid we were to give each other the space to have a life separately. And that fear, whether we realized it or not, was deeply understood by the other person.
You just listened to the Ignited Motivation Podcast.
Did you love the mini dose of motivation? Please let us know. Your feedback and experience is our #1 motivator. Leave us a review. subscribe, and share with your favorite people on your favorite apps. And don't forget to catch the next episode every Monday.
Because we want to hear from you. So join the conversation and discover bonus content on our website and Instagram. You can find the links in the show notes. Now that you're ignited, what are you motivated to take on?